Hello friends, welcome to manusmedley. Wish you all a very happy Pongal and Makara Sankranthi. In this video, I am going to show you how I make Sakkarai Pongal or the Bellam Pongali as we call at home using an instant pot. Also, I'll be preparing a simple Tamil Nadu style Pongal lunch. Let's get into the video. To start with, I am going to soak the rice and lentils together. I am taking a cup of rice, a half cup of moong dal or the pesarapappu, and 3 tablespoons of chana dal or the pachi senagapappu. Many don't use lentils while preparing sweet pongal, but I prefer to add them because they add in a lot of taste. Also, you may roast moong dal before including, but the raw also tastes equally good. Wash it thoroughly and soak it at least for half an hour. In saute mode, I am adding a tablespoon of ghee. I ran out of the homemade ghee, otherwise I prefer using it in my cooking. So I am using the store-bought one which we generally use for puja. Once the ghee is hot, I'll roast a tablespoon of cashew nuts and a tablespoon of raisins. If you wish, you can also add coconut slices. Just chop them into very small pieces, roast them and keep them aside. I cancel the saute mode now and I use this heat to fry the rice and dal mixture. So after a couple of minutes of frying, I'll add 5 cups of water and a cup of milk. Now it's time to cook the rice and dal mixture. So I have set the pressure cook mode for 12 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll dissolve jaggery in water. I have taken 1.5 cups of jaggery in this vessel. So to this I'm adding 1 cup of water. All that I'm going to do is just cook it until the jaggery gets completely dissolved. So it is easy to remove impurities while adding it to the cooked rice. Let me quickly give you a view of the outside. Until yesterday it snowed and there was absolutely no trace of sun for the last couple of days, but today surprisingly we had a very beautiful sunrise and the sun is shining really bright. According to Hindu mythology, sun is considered to be the only visible god, and as we all know, Sankranthi is a harvest festival and is primarily celebrated by the farmers, thanking the sun god for the bountiful of harvest. So today in most of the Indian villages and even in cities, pongal is prepared right in front of the sun god and offered to him. The rice is cooked now, but I'm going to give it some time for the pressure to naturally release. So meanwhile, I'm going to boil black chana. I soaked a cup of black chana yesterday night. So I'm going to pressure cook it for 4 to 5 whistles by adding water and a little bit of salt. During lunch preparation, I will make yummy sundal out of this. The pressure has released completely, so it's time to open the lid. I am mashing the rice and dal mixture so that it reaches a mushy consistency. To this I'll add the jaggery water and a half a teaspoon of cardamom powder and give it a good mix. Now comes the secret ingredient to take this dish to a whole different level. So I'm adding a pinch of edible camphor or the pachakarpuram. So I got this from India and it has a shelf life of about 3 years. So I generally use it in preparing payasam, Sakkarai Pongal, and even kesari. Now I turn on the saute mode and cook the pongal for 5 to 10 minutes by adding in the roasted cashew nuts and raisins. Finally, I add half a cup of ghee and give it a good mix. My grandmother, she used to prepare Bellam Pongali in earthen pots on wood fire, and my mother, since I remember, she has been preparing the sweet dish on a gas stove. And look at me today, I am making it in an instant pot. I keep wondering how cooking has transformed over generations, isn't it? But whichever way it is cooked, the taste that the sweet pongal acquires when it is slowly cooked in an earthen pot on wood fire is definitely unbeatable. And it's time to offer the prasadam to Surya Bhagwan. It's almost lunchtime. I'm going to prepare lemon rice first. Once the oil is hot, I'll roast peanuts followed by urad dal and chana dal. I'm adding mustard seeds and some cumin seeds. Once they splutter, I'll add green chilies and red chilies. And an important ingredient to this dish is the hing. So I'm adding some turmeric, salt. Finally, after switching off the heat, I'll add lemon juice and transfer the mixture to a bowl. All that I have to do now is just add some plain white rice and mix it thoroughly and set it aside for 15-20 minutes so that the rice absorbs all the flavors. Next item on the menu today is coconut rice. For that I am roasting cashew nuts. After roasting, I transfer it to the plate. And to the same pan, I add urad dal, chana dal, some mustard seeds and cumin seeds. Once they are roasted, I'll add green chilies and curry leaves and just fry for a half a minute. Now I'm adding a pinch of hing and finely grated coconut and fry it for half a minute to 1 minute. That's it. The coconut rice mixture is ready and I'll mix it with plain white rice. To use the same pan to prepare sundal. Once the oil is hot, I make a simple tadka using mustard seeds, cumin seeds, urad dal, red chilies and curry leaves. Once it is well roasted, I'll add the boiled chana and fry them for a couple of minutes until the water is absorbed. Finally, I'll add a handful of grated coconut and fry it for half a minute and transfer it into a bowl. Yeah, it's that simple and super tasty. Sundal is also a very good snack option as it has good amount of proteins and good fats as we add coconut. to reuse the same pan. All that I do is just remove the remains using a kitchen towel. This way we can save a lot of cleaning effort. So the final item on the menu for today's lunch is plantain chops, or it's usually called as the valakai chops. So this is a very simple recipe which can be made within no time, but it is absolutely delicious. And I learned this recipe from my mother-in-law. All that we need is plantain or the raw banana and dry ingredients like salt, turmeric, red chili powder and coriander powder. I will cook the plantain until both the sides are well roasted. Since I'm using a lid, even the plantain gets well cooked. The cooking is done and it's time to plate the lunch. Since it's Sankranthi, the Pongal is must in the lunch thali. That's it. It's time to enjoy our simple Tamil Nadu style Pongal lunch. I hope you liked the video. Please do share your feedback in the comment section. I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, bye.